Most of the time, the first help level for Bittorrent is at 0.002, or so they usually thought. Rises in every way that really counts today, contrary to what most people think. In a real sense, BTT's next competitor is 0.002, which is a very big number. The EMA 50 is mostly at $0.002 right now, which is a very big amount. June 22, 2023. In this movie, we'll sort of show you how much Bittorrent costs right now or in the next week, and we'll try to answer the following questions. Much of the time, we got clarification on some facts, like what the real short-term cost expectations are for Bittorrent and whether or not BTT is a good investment. This is contrary to what most people think, but before we got too deep into BTT's technical side, we talked about the economy. Bitcoin shares 49.85% of the entry market, while Ethereum in every practical sense has a predominance of 16.33%, and in every way that really matters significant way, which in a real sense brought about Bitcoin's value ascending to 30,107.16 level after a vertical development of 0.4% in every practical sense further appearance. How the EMA 50 essentially is presently at 0.002. Various elective digital currencies as Ethereum generally has seen a cost increment of 0.19 coming to 1887.55 during the past 24 hours in every way that really matters in opposition to mainstream thinking. While distributing this blog, BNB exchanged at 243.45 following a value change of 2.13 within a similar time span, showing how BTT explicitly has its sort of next obstruction at 0.002, or so they basically thought. XRPD is specially local coin of XRP. In a real sense is up by 0.14 and right now exchanging at 50 cents in an extremely large manner. Furthermore, Coco's BCX came to 60 cents subsequent to seeing a decay of 0.77 in esteem, exhibiting that however prior to plunging genuinely profound into the BTT specialized examination in every practical sense. Let us fundamentally discuss the for the most part current economic situations, all things considered. In spite of mainstream thinking, these events kind of show that the market is going in a generally downward direction at the moment, which is very important. Right now, a very large, generally bad drop can be seen across the crypto market, showing that BTT has its next major competition at 0.002 or so. They really thought that torrent support and block support and competition in a real sense are significant. Support is a level where buyers become more active and keep the price of the coin from falling any further. This usually means that the market is going down, or so they thought. Also, obstruction is a level at which sellers actively stop the coin's price from going up, which is usually very important. Here are the help and obstruction levels of Bittorrent BTT. Bittorrent's daily graph shows that the BTT price has risen by 1.07% in the past 24 hours, which is a big deal. The value of the Bittorrent BTT coin is still at 0.0000185, with a market capitalization of $170,452,901. Which is also a big deal. The price of BTT changes by $3.81 over the course of a week, and the amount of trading is mostly around $7,445,513 proving that BTT really does have its in every way. Despite what most people think, the next competition is really at 0.002. Bittorrent Value Examination BTT Price Analysis for June 22, 2023, over a daily period, is shown below in a way that doesn't get in the way. We use the Relative Strength Index, RSI, moving average. Union and difference MACD support levels, opposition levels, and different timeframe moving midpoints, such as very basic moving, very normal small, and dramatic moving, very normal EMA. Can be used to figure out how the Bittorrent will change in the future in a big way. For the most part, the BTT United States dollar moving is the best way to do this. Mix and uniqueness that are not typical. The MACD line is moving under a signal line, which means that in a real sense it is showing a sell-like signal at the time. Bears are basically in charge of keeping an eye on how the price of BTT changes by 3.81 over the course of the week, while the real trading volume is around 74,045,513 US. BTT's Williams %R marker in every practical sense is at 0 for the 14-day time span, which shows an overbought condition and that a short-term pattern price correction is possible. Market analysis over the last 24 hours shows that there was a loss of 1.84, which brought the total value of all digital currencies down. Bears are in charge of the market and have pushed the BTT price below the key support level of 0.002. This shows that the following are the support and resistance levels for Bittorrent BTT. Bittorrent's daily chart usually shows that the BTT price in every practical way is below the key support level. A crypto expert who is closely watched thinks that Bitcoin, BTC, is ready for a parabolic rise. After Bitcoin, BTC, successfully retested $25,000 as support, a fake expert named Credible Crypto told his 341,900 Twitter followers that a bull market is likely starting. The trader thinks that Bitcoin is about to make huge moves in the high timeframe because he thinks that bullish momentum will grow greatly in the coming months. Credible Crypto uses Bitcoin's bull market in 2020 as an example. During that time, Bitcoin had 6 months of huge gains. For example, on our last urge, which went from $10,000 to $60,000, the monthly candles after our major monthly retest at $10,000, which is the same as the one we just got here at $25,000, were bigger than any of the ones before and kept getting bigger until our peak. The first one went up $3,600, the next one went up almost $7,000, the one after that went up a huge $12,000, the one after that went up $15,000, and the one before our peak was a huge $25,000. So, we can assume that as the months go by, the lights will only get bigger. Credible Crypto believes that Bitcoin will hit a new all-time high, ATH, as soon as October. They think that Bitcoin is already in a bullish trend. This means that, once growth starts, which it looks like it has, we should easily see monthly moves of more than $10,000. The gap between present levels and the previous ATH is $40,000. Then, if this is a parabolic rise, this gap should be closed in a few monthly candles. July is the first month, August is the second, and September is the third. A good guess would be that this means there will be a new ATH by October. If you look at the trader's record, it looks like he thinks Bitcoin could go up to $120,000 before the end of the year. At the time this was written, Bitcoin was being sold $4.30, $543.